Good day everyone, Jackie Bailey here from Tevona Life Ministry. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining us today. I just wanted to talk to you today about the importance of the 10 Commandments and how they were not nailed to the cross. So I love reading these storybooks and I find them very enriching, and they really bring the Bible to life for me. So it's these ones here by Arthur S. Maxwell. If you don't have a copy of one of these or a set of these, try to get them. They are copyright in, I'll tell you now, it's many years ago, 1950s I believe. So they are very old, they are kind of antique, but they really have brought the Bible alive for me and my children. And I read a story a day to my kids out of these books, and then once we're finished we start again, because they are just that wonderful. The connection I feel towards Jesus and God after really reading through these is amazing. But my heart is impressed to tell you that the 10 Commandments are definitely not nailed to the cross, nor are they gone or have they been done away with at all. It's impossible. It cannot be. God wrote those commandments with his finger twice, because Moses broke them the first time he came down the mountain and saw the children of Israel worshipping a golden calf and bowing down to false idols. He smashed them and he had to go back up the mountain and get another set which God wrote with his finger. So he wrote the rules of the 10 Commandments with his finger twice, and he spoke them to Moses out as well. And the first 4 commandments, without a doubt, are how to love God and how he expects us to love him. And there are certain rules and ways that we love God so that he knows that we belong to him, and that the devil, Satan, who's roaming around here like a roaring lion, so that he can see that we have chosen God and that we have chosen to worship God. So don't worship any other God but me. Don't create any idols. Don't use my name in vain, and keep the Sabbath day holy. This didn't fall away. The Sabbath day is the 7th day of the week, and it is the day that we should observe and rest, so that we know it is a sign between us and our Creator. It is the cherry on the cake of creation. 6 days God created everything. On the 6th day was man and woman, and then on the 7th day he rested and he hallowed the 7th day. Not that first day, not the 2nd day. It is his day and his sign between us and him. And it's not just for the Israelites, because it was in Genesis 2 verse 2 to 3 that he created the Sabbath day, and it is for everybody. Sorry, I have hay fever today, so my nose is really irritating me. But anyway, so that's the first 4 commandments. Then the last 6 are for us to worship, for us to love our neighbor. Sorry, not worship our neighbor, love our neighbor, which is obviously don't steal, don't commit adultery, don't murder, don't covet your neighbor's things, don't covet your neighbor's wife and his anything, and don't be a false witness. So all these commandments make up the 10 commandments, and they are love in action. Why wouldn't you want to keep the commandments of God? Why would you think that they would change? It says in the Bible, not one jot nor tittle of these laws will change until this earth and heaven have passed away. It's as plain as it can get. So don't doubt that you should keep the 10 commandments and learn them off by heart and make them your commandments, because own them. Don't just do them legally. Love God, get to know him, read books about him, like read the Bible, but read other books as well, devotionals, these storybooks. I promise you, like the more you read about Jesus, the more you fall in love with Him, and the more you want to keep His commandments, and the more you want to be like Him, because He is the truth, He is the way, and He is the life, and He is love. What more could we ask for? So this isn't the longest video, but this is something I'm passionate about. It's not legalistic to keep the laws of God. It is love to keep the laws of God, because they are the laws of love. And if we want to be with God, and we want to be like God, and we want to embrace Jesus Christ, then we have to embrace His laws. John 1 verse 1 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." And the Word is our Holy Bible. And if we try to change the words of the Holy Bible, we are trying to change Jesus Christ Himself. How can we ever in our minds think that's acceptable? God does not change. And if Jesus made a law in the beginning, it will be, because He doesn't make laws for nothing. Do parents make rules and laws for their children just because they can, because they are powerful over their children? No. I'm a parent. Many parents out there who love their children make rules for their kids because they want to keep them safe. Why would it be any different for God? Why would He make rules for us for nothing? The only laws that changed were the ceremonial laws that pointed towards Jesus Christ in the Old Testament. Because He is the ultimate sacrifice, we shouldn't do the annual feasts, and we shouldn't do all those rituals like sacrificing lambs, because He was the lamb. He is the sacrifice. He died on that cross, and that is it. That's when those fell away. But as for the 10 Commandments, and as for food being unclean in the beginning, of course, if it's unclean, it's unclean. A pig devours all the rubbish of the earth. Lobsters, crayfish, all these shellfish, they are the cleaners of the ocean. The ocean stays clean because of them. They eat all the rubbish. So why would we want to fill our bodies with dirt and unclean foods? Because someone had a dream, and that dream, if you take it out of context, fine. Maybe you could pull apart the fact that we can now eat anything. But all God was saying to Paul in that dream was, you may now treat everybody equally. Please don't judge. Don't say that Jewish people are better than anyone else, because God wants to love everybody and accepts everybody as His children. So I'm getting off track now. 10 Commandments, they are the laws of love. So keep the laws of love. It's not legalistic. It just makes sense. You cannot change Jesus. You cannot change the Word. And God bless you. And may He be with you. And may He impress on your heart to accept Him and accept His laws from a place of love, because that's what it's all about. Take care until the next video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps me to stay motivated to do this work and to grow this ministry, because I want to share God's love and God's truth. And those two are actually the same thing. God's love and God's truth. It's the same thing, and they are both Jesus Christ. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.